RPM Carbide Dye Incorporated is committed to education in the Arcadia area and is proud to support Arcadia Elementary in today's News 6. Local support has also been provided by the Northwest Ohio Educational Technology Foundation, Bowling Green State University, and the members of WBGU TV.
Hi, I'm Amanda Gabriel from Arcadia Elementary. Welcome to News 6. With today's first story, here's Chelsea Bibler.
Have you ever been somewhere, met someone, and left thinking that that person was really a basket case? Well, it certainly could happen in the community of Arcadia. We talked to Teresa Margraf, who makes and teaches basket weaving there.
Hi, my name is Beth Margraf, and I'm here to interview my mom on her hobby, basket weaving. What type of baskets do you make?
I make all types of baskets, ribbed baskets and plated baskets, miniature baskets, all shapes and sizes. I enjoy all baskets.
Can you show us how to make one?
You have to come in and bring your basket reed into the water area. So you take your basket reed and keep it in the water, take it out, then we want to bring it over here. And this is the beginning of a basket. I have 3 rows on. And your basket reed always needs to be wet. You just place it on the basket and you build each row one at a time. Now this is more a patriotic basket, obviously. It's a lot of red, white, and blue. And then you just are working with this to try and build it into a basket. You have to pack it down. That's where the tools like the screwdriver come into use.
Are special tools used for this craft?
Yes, you do have to have special reeds. There's basket reed that comes in different widths and different lengths. And you also use things like yarn, seagrass, caning. Those are some of the things you use, as well as just plain old scissors and a ruler, a screwdriver, those sorts of things. Not any special purchased things as tools, but you do need to have the special reed.
Who taught you the craft of basket weaving?
In 1982, I decided that I kind of wanted some time to myself, so I went to a craft shop in Fostoria, and Marlena Fredericks was the teacher that I had to teach me how to weave baskets. And I wove 3 baskets at that time, an egg basket like this one, a market basket, and also a flat heart-shaped basket.
Today's News 6 is produced by Arcadia Elementary. Our school is in Arcadia, which is 6 miles east of Findlay. Arcadia was founded in 1834 and has a population of 546. Doesn't a sign maker remind you of a person with paints and brushes? Well, in today's computer age, all of that is an old story. We talked to Michael McMahon, who tells us more about it.
Hi, my name is Sean McMahon, and in our daily lives we are surrounded by signs, signs, and more signs. Today I'm here to tell you about how they are designed. When and why did you get started in your business?
Well, I've been in the sign business about 16 years now. I always had an interest in graphic design. I love to design and build things.
What is a graphic design?
Well, a graphic design can be a design that's made up of a bunch of individual designs. A graphic, for instance, could be a symbol, like on a stop sign or a handicapped parking sign. And if you're driving down the road and see a billboard, that whole design, that graphic design, is made up of a bunch of individual graphics to come up with one overall design.
What type of businesses do you do sign work for?
I do sign work for a variety of businesses, a lot of small businesses, for instance, a store that might open in a downtown area. I also do lettering for businesses that use vehicles, like WBGU, for instance. I would do lettering on their van.
How long does it take to make a sign?
If a client comes to me, for instance, and has an idea of what they would like their sign to look like, I will take that idea and I may draw that out on paper first to get an idea of what I would like to do. At that point, I'll decide on the composition and the colors of that design. A lot of times I'll do another sketch and let the client approve that. From that point, I will go to the finished product as far as maybe cutting out the background, applying the background colors, one or more depending on the design. Then I may go to the computer and select the graphics that I'm going to use on that particular sign, actually design it on the computer screen, and then transpose that to my plotter and cut the image out.
Thank you, Michael McMahon, for the great interview. Have you ever thought of all the wonderful places you could go? Well, this week's Kids View question is, if you could go anywhere in the world, where would it be and why?
Hi, this week's Kids View question is, if you could visit anywhere in the world, where would it be and why?
If I could go anywhere in the world, I'd go to Florida because it's nice and warm. If I could visit anywhere in the world, I would visit Disney World because there are a lot of neat things there and I've never been there before.
If I could visit anywhere in the world, I would pick Hawaii because it's nice and warm and I've never been there before.
In celebrating Black History Month, our next story is about the Underground Railroad. This was a system of escape for hundreds of African Americans who were held in bondage of slavery here in the United States.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth Hawkshaw. Do you know what the Underground Railroad is? Well, today I'm actually in a home that played a part in it. We understand that your home played a part in the Underground Railroad?
Yes, we've been told that through the years, from previous owners and people that lived in the community from years past, that there were several hidden areas in the house that could have been used as routes for the Underground Railroad. And the Historical Society has a map that shows the Underground Railroad, and this is right in the direction of the Underground Railroad.
What was the Underground Railroad?
A lot of people tend to think that they should see railroad tracks. And legend has it that it was a very organized way of conductors and passengers. And actually it was just a lot of individual people who had homes, and these slaves that were wanting to escape to freedom would travel from home to home or safe house to safe house, and it sort of resembled or symbolized the railroad kind of idea. But they would come through these safe places of hiding to get to freedom.
What part of your home was used in the Underground Railroad?
We have found one area in a cupboard that looks as if it had been lifted, and then underneath in the cellar, right under that cupboard, there's a door frame and a wall that serves no purpose that resembles the type of area that they would have used.
Why is it important for people to know about this history?
It's very important for us to remember this history, the way that people running the Underground Railroad, providing these places, we can learn through history, and we learn through our mistakes. We don't let those things happen again. And it's good to know that there were people that provided this kind of a help and came to aid of other people.
Thank you, Beth Hawkshaw, for telling us about an important part of our history. This week in Critics Corner, Arcadia Elementary selected Kavik the Wolf Dog. The book is about Kavik, the brave wolf dog, who makes use of every resource to return to the boy he loves. That's all for this week's show. Tune in next week when the 6th grade class of Hope Will Out visits New 6.
RPM Carbide Dye Incorporated is committed to education in the Arcadia area and is proud to support Arcadia Elementary in today's News 6. Local support has also been provided by the Northwest Ohio Educational Technology Foundation, Bowling Green State University, and the members of WBGU-TV.